People are constantly saying that this particular guy is not nice enough, so they need to be with particular guy to make him nice enough. Or do you have a case where a guy is saying a woman is not all he wants, but he's willing to change her to become what he wants? I don't think all those things make sense. In fact, I think it is very unnecessary. Hello, welcome to today's episode. My name is Mimi and this is a dash of colors. Today I will be talking about accept people just the way they are. I know why I'm saying this. I'm not trying to encourage people who have bad behaviors or anything. I'm just trying to say that don't go for people that do not match your fantasy. If someone is disrespectful or sassy to you as a man and you feel like this person is just like this, leave the person like that. Do not go and start testing the waters. Oh well, let me go out with her, I'll change her, I'll tame her, I'll do this for her, or I'll make her be a better person, and then things like that. If you cannot take someone as they are, just leave them alone. Really, I got out of a relationship recently, and the major reason for it was I was said to be disrespectful. I believe I was actually trained well, and the only difference is I'm very straightforward about things that I am not comfortable with. I'm not the kind of person who worships a particular gender. I'm not the kind of person who would restrain myself from talking about something that I find displeasing. I'd rather say it the way as it is. So I do not believe in being with someone because you feel you're better than them and then you feel like you're on a journey of changing them. Don't go for people that you have to change. Find somebody that has what you have and go for the person. Because at the end of the day, you're ruining the person's self-esteem. Someone who is very vocal about their feelings, and then you're dating her and you do not want her to talk about how the things you do makes her feel because you're a man, quote unquote, and then you believe that she shouldn't talk to you the way she wouldn't talk to her father. That doesn't even make sense. That's another case for another day. But there are things that people say, and then I've seen husbands who try to make their wives that they always knew are always very relaxed when it comes to for example, very relaxed about a job, career, or business, and then you get married to her and now you're pushing her, making her feel less of herself because there's probably other women you've met who seem to be doing something that you want. Instead of putting someone's daughter through that kind of torture, the best thing is to find somebody that has all that flavor that you want and stick with the person. Life isn't hard. We make it hard. If someone matches your energy, go for them. But don't think you have to upgrade someone's energy before you can be with them. It doesn't make any sense. You're only ruining the person's self-image. You're only ruining the person's self-esteem. I've actually been with men in the past that I felt like I needed to change. Particular story is that happened in 2018 when I was in final year. I was actually going out with some guy. The relationship was actually very unplanned because the purpose was I was trying to make some church folks jealous because I just left church and then they were already saying so many things about me and I wanted to prove it. Everything they said was true. So I started going out with this guy that was so out of my league. He smokes, he's involved in a very fraudulent business and things like that. I wasn't particularly about the money or anything. I just wanted him because I felt, well, this is a good project for me to handle. I wanted to make him quit smoking. And then whenever I talked to him about smoking, he would tell me his mom had to pray for his dad for 30 whole years before he stopped smoking. And in my head, then it doesn't, in my head, I'm like, well, it's something I can do in 2018. But now I think about it, I think it's actually very stupid for all those things, when I'm constantly trying to be with someone because I want to fix them. I am not a hospital. I don't fix people. You shouldn't fix people. You should go for people who have the qualities you feel you deserve, and not for people that you think you should amend. Really, if someone is smoking and you probably like the person and you know you're uncomfortable with smoking, quietly leave the person alone. Do not get involved into the person's life and then start making the person feel less of themselves. I know, smoking might not be entirely great, but you're not a psychologist, you're not a psychiatrist, you're not a therapist. So why do you think you can stop someone from doing something they've always done before you came into their life? Let me know your thoughts about today's episode. I actually bumped onto this particular topic and I decided to talk about it. I'd like to know what you think in the comments, or probably send me a message. I'll always respond to them. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Mimi. Have a lovely day. All night.